everyone, welcome back to another video where we are going to discuss question from IIT JAM 2025 economics paper. So as you all know, we have been discussing a lot of questions recently from 2025 paper of IIT JAM. And now in today's video, we are going to discuss question number 39, which is of course a MSQ question, multiple select questions, and I have catered to this thing that how to select the correct option, what mistakes can you make while choosing the correct option. In another videos where I have discussed another couple of MSQ questions. All right. So if you also wish to know this correct approach towards MCQ and MSQ questions, we have a PDF available where we have brought all our insights, our experiences, the mistakes which students make while doing that to help you out. And you can also access that PDF easily for free through our app. So if you download our app from Play Store or App Store and you go to the material available for IIT JAM 2026 aspirants, you would find that PDF for free. In case you face any difficulty, you can also contact us on this number below and we would help you with the access of that PDF. Let's get started with the explanation to question number 39 of IIT JAM 2025 paper. So question says, market failure occurs because you can select more than one correct option in the presence of which of the following. So 4 concepts are given. Again, I will reiterate the same thing that in MSQ, the paper always tests you on multiple concepts at one go. So if you don't know about concept, there is a high chance that the options you're going to select in an MSQ question would not match with the correct options. All right. So first of all is when you have to talk about market failure that occurs in the presence of which of the following, you need to know about all these 4 things and where does it occur. So let's get to know about these 4 concepts in detail. So first is externality. So what is an externality? Externality is the effect of someone else doing the action. So what happens is whenever a transaction, whenever something happens, it also affects the third party who is not even involved in that transaction. The effect borne by that third party is externality. Externality can be negative, it can be positive. For example, if your neighbor is playing loud music and you want to sleep, that is a negative externality. You don't want to listen to music, you are not present in their home, but still you're able to hear to that loud noises. So it is disturbing you. That is a negative externality. So whenever there is negative externality, the negative effect is borne by the third party. The producer party, the party involved in the transaction, tends to overproduce. They tend to whatever amount of utilization, whatever amount of production has to be done. Production in the sense, the output that is happening, the action that is happening, it will always be over the limit because they are not the one who is getting the negative effect of it. For example, pollution is a negative externality, whereas positive externality means when you get the good side or good result due to somebody's else action. So let's say your neighbor decided to plant 100 trees in your neighborhood. So he planted it, but you are also going to get that fresh oxygen out of those 100 trees. Vaccinations, when they happen, what happens? Even if someone else is getting vaccinated, they will not transmit the disease. So you will also get the benefit. So all these things, whenever there is a good cause, good effect, which comes out as a result of production, in that cases, production always happens under production. Okay. Due to this, overproduction is happening, underproduction is happening, we are not achieving the equilibrium in all the cases. And hence we get inefficient market outcomes, which is market failure, which means externality is going to lead to market failure. Now let's talk about public good. So public goods are the one which are non-excludable. You cannot ask somebody to get excluded out of it. You cannot exclude somebody. They are non-rivalrous. All right. So what happens in the case of public good is there happens to be free rider problem. People don't pay for it, but they get benefits out of it. So non-rivalrous means that they will not just end over there if you're using them. For example, if you talk about park, you cannot exclude someone if it's a public park over there. Okay. Now, the next option is public good. So, public good means which is provided by public. So, not everyone pays for it. So, public good is non excludable. You cannot exclude someone out of it to not avail it. It is non rivalrous also. So, if one person is using, it's not that the good will not be left for other people to use it. For example, if we talk about public parks, if we talk about street lighting, national defense, all of these are examples of public good. But what happens in the case of public good is that the person, basically the government, which is providing the public good, they cannot easily charge consumers for these goods because the purpose of them providing is to benefit people of that services at a lower cost. Now, if there is some third party or if there is some agency providing those services, they will tend to underproduce it because they are not going to gain a lot of profit after doing all those services. So, in the case of public goods, you will always see underproduction. And underproduction again is inefficient market outcome, which means market failure. So, in the case of public good as well, market failure will happen. Now, what about the next option they gave us? That is market power. So, market power means monopoly, oligopoly. This is very obvious that in case of monopoly or oligopoly, we are always having inefficient market outcomes. Because, for example, if we talk about monopoly, the resources are they are just getting together in the hand of few people. So those are holding over to the fewer resources, and in turn they can charge higher prices. So again, what will happen? So because of prices can raise, output can be restricted to create higher demands. Because of this, the consumer surplus is going to get lost. It will be turned into the deadweight loss as well, which is again a market failure. So, in the case of market power, also there will exist an inefficiency, and hence, as a result, the market failure will happen. So, third option also market failure is happening. What about private good? Private goods can be excludable in contrast to public goods. They are rivalrous as well. So, which means the efficiency will be achieved. The competitive market will help us to achieve efficiency in case of private good. So, production will be done in order to match the demand. Demand and supply will be matching in that perfectly competitive market. Prices will be set according to that demand and cost. So, market failure usually does not happen in the case of private good unless and until there are some distortions happening, such as externalities, market power, they are happening, which means the market failure will not happen in case of private good. So, according to this analysis, what can we understand is that out of these four options, externality will be chosen, public good will be chosen, market power will be chosen. So, market failure will happen in the presence of A, B, C. So, my correct options are A, B, C, and I have to choose all four of them. I hope with this video, you will be able to brush up your topics of externalities, market power, private goods, public goods, and this video will help you to analyze more such concepts in the most easiest methods. We do have many videos on our YouTube channel where we have explained these basics in very simple terms. So if you wish to see them, you can go to our YouTube channel and can find them very easily. I will see you soon in another video where I will be discussing solutions to other questions of IIT JAM 2025 paper. So if you find this video useful, please share it with your friends, subscribe to our channel to get updates of more such videos, and we will be back with more solution videos. Thank you for watching.